I'm pretty happy with this. This is the snapper, a 2010 snapper with without the motor, and everything appears to be there for $25. When I saw this, I just jumped at it. It's brand new. Was garage kept, and even the tires have the nubs on them yet. So anyway, it's a 28-inch high vac deck. I wish I could get the tubing and the case for it, or the bag for it, but everything looks like it's there. I mean, when I saw this, I didn't even hesitate. Yeah, I wanted it. And the seat on it is perfect. The seat's worth $10, $25 easily. Steering's good. So what I'm going to do is put the motor from my other snapper on here and put that on here, because that is a snapper motor, and I don't have to do any adjustments, I don't think, or you know, to do any kind of changes to it. I do have a 14-inch 14 horsepower Briggs that I need to work on. It was on a Lawn Chief that I had. I think it was a Lawn Chief or something, one of those brands, but it's a 14 horsepower. And yeah, I want to put that on the other one then. Probably sell it. I'm happy with the 28 to 28 inches deck. Is perfect for this yard. The 2010, the other one's a 1997, so it's 13 years difference. So 2010 is 13 years younger, and it might have some differences, but I don't know. But I'm going to take this out in the backyard and flip it up and see if all the components are there. And hopefully today I'll have time enough to start swapping the engine over. So let's get this out in the backyard. Okay, now I'm going to go through the snapper and see if all the parts are there and what needs to be done. So first off, I can see that it might be missing the cover for the pulley. Now, I don't really know if there was a cover there or not. I've seen some of these 28-inch snappers with no cover over the pulley, some do. But I did email the guy that I bought it from, asking him if he had a cover for it, and he hasn't gotten back to me yet. He said he was going to look for it if there was one. So that's all I can see right now. Here we have the shifter. Get my glasses on and see how many speeds. I think it's a 5-speed, if I'm mistaken. Okay, yes, 5-speed, just typical. It has the duck hangers in the back, both of them. I don't think the other one did. I don't know if the other one needed it or not. I don't know. There we go. I don't know what this here is for. Some sort of a lock. It has the clutch and brake. Everything you can see, it's been garage kept. There isn't a bit of rust on it. All the tires, hole there. They have the nubs on them. And they're in good shape. The steering is easy to steer. I might have to grease it a bit. There we go. And it came from Jim's Lawn and Garden in Chesterton, Indiana, which is pretty cool. It's local for this guy. He's about a half hour from me where I bought it. The snapper seat is in perfect condition. There isn't a tear or anything in it. And basically this is as old as my John Deere. I bought my John Deere new in 2010. So everything looks right. Here's the deck adjuster. All the cables are here, pulleys are here, even the belt is here. Okay, looks good. Go back here and take a look at where the motor will go. There's a little bit of rust here. I'm probably going to spray that, sand that down. That's the only rust I can see on it. Even the nuts for the motor are here. I heard somebody on the phone. There we go. Here's the fuel tank. Is there any gas in it? Nope, no gas. There should have been a little plastic cover on it, but I don't have it. So that's alright. All the wiring appears to be here. That's the wiring for the starter. Here's the hose for the gas. And then there are the grounds here. And that would be for the shut-off, for to turn the engine off. Okay, I'm going to stand this up and take a look under the underside of it and see what's up on that. Here's the model. Before I do that, here's the model number. It's looks like a 281 252 3 BVE, and it's manufactured in Georgia. That's cool. So I'm going to flip it up and see what I need. Right now offhand, I can see I need one boot split right there, so I got to put a boot on it there. I don't know about the other side. These are not the original. Less than 2010 they put those type of clamps on it. Looks like the boots have been replaced at one time. Okay. I do have boots I ordered for the other one. I'll probably use them on this one. Doesn't have a battery in it, which is okay. I have a battery. That's 20 bucks. Advanced Auto up there. Okay, I'm going to stand it up now and see what I need to do. I don't know, for some reason, even without the motor, this seems heavier than the other one, the 97 I have sitting there. But right off the bat, it's supposed to have the vac blade in it, which I guess it is. I don't know the difference in that. Let's look down here at the transmission. Okay, right off the bat it needs boots. So I will do that. There isn't any leakage anywhere. Everything seems to work fine. It looks like there will not be too much of an issue to put the motor in. But I am going to I'm going to have to put these boots on here. So I'll do the 2 boots. So I'm going to do that. Do the boots. The disc, the clutch disc, looks like it's in good condition. There isn't any movement, hardly. It should have less than a 64th movement, side movement of the tires, and I don't notice any movement whatsoever. It's nice and tight. Like I said, there's no, I don't know, there might be some bit of leakage here. I am not too sure. Might be just dirt. I'm gonna have to get my power washer fixed and try to power wash all this out. The yoke down there isn't worn, so we can slide through each each gear. I guess it'd be bearing out. So it looks good. Yep. So I'm going to do some work on this, and like I said, I'm going to swap motor and put it on here. Let me get this down here. Blades. Yeah, this probably has hardly any use. Excuse me. Not really any. Gotta grease the wheels. I don't know, just a little bit of a wobble here. Not that much. I don't know if it's even anything really concerned about at all. So next thing I'm gonna do is gonna measure the motor where it's at from the back of the machine to see if it will fit for sure. Shouldn't have any problem with that. Like I said, I'm going to take the thing at the 12 horse, 11.5 or 12 horse, put it on here, and then the other snapper I'll be putting the 14 horse on it once. I might have to rebuild that motor or do some extensive work to it. I guess it's been sitting for a while. So I'm going to measure this and take a look see if it'll fit. So they both measure 14.5 to the center line of that of the back bolts here. So that's about it on that. So I do need to remove that motor. I can see here I have to hopefully I got all the parts done. Let me see if I have all the parts that I need to hook up the gas, the carburetor. The carburetor is just the right amount of cable. I don't know. This cable here looks a bit longer. It might not, maybe not. Let's see what happens. It comes off the center. This may have a newer cable on it. It looks like it's been longer than it should be. And we'll see there actually that the cable for the gas should come through that center hole. It's off this side, so that's probably easy enough to do. Yeah, so this will be it. Get a new snapper, then I will definitely swap motors on that. So this is going to be a little bit of a project, and I hope to get to it this week. At least swap this out. So yeah, this is my $25 $25 snapper. It's basically well, it's got a drink holder too. This is basically a gift, I would say. It's well worth the $25. It's well worth a lot more. So thank you for watching and commenting and subscribing.